with my, we're not using my StreamYard studio for anything, are we? I wasn't told about that. Oh, that was the link for the, no, that was for the last show that I did with Mike for my show to make sure he had my link for my show. We're done with that now. Right. If you click on it, it'll do that. Yep. But that has nothing to do with this show. That was for the last show. Sorry for the confusion. Yep.
Welcome back to Johnny Custom Blocks Front Sight Press.
Hit me with that every time.
We're going to try something new tonight that we'll talk about in a minute. Not in the middle, like this flag.
America divided.
No,
Wow, you have three hands. Dude.
America,
nice
divided.
work.
America divided.
Dude, how cool is that?
That's what Mike is saying.
I want to do that.
Stop pushing
High
division.
15, high 15, everybody.
And I have
High
three hands.
15.
Stop pushing division. Bring us together. Stop pushing division.
All right. So we'll explain what's going on right now in a minute. All right. But right now, like and share, like and share, like and share. And Mike, let's get you some plugs during this hour. Okay. Oh, and don't forget to comment. And if you have not, Mike, are you on YouTube? You're on YouTube, right?
No, no, I'm on Rumble.
Right, YouTube
I used
account
to
right
be
now
on
while I'm
YouTube.
talking.
The stuff I do on my shows is not allowed on Facebook or YouTube.
Yeah.
It's a little too much truth. As I just was warning Mike before he came on, when he talked to me about coming on to do this segment about conspiracy theory versus conspiracy fact, I'm like, you know what we didn't talk about is that you could get kicked off of Facebook if we're not careful. Luckily, tonight we're just doing an intro, so we should be safe tonight. Next month?
We're good for another month.
Yeah, exactly.
If you haven't, for some freaking reason, gone over to YouTube and gone to Musings with MGL,
We
go
don't
over
get
there
enough. We don't get enough
subscribe
viewers for
because
YouTube to carry who watching our show.
we need one more, right?
No.
Have you hit
No. That's old news. That's old fake news.
old fake
That's
news.
old
Sorry,
fake news.
don't say that in front of Mike.
That's old fake news. Old real news. What do you want? You want me to drop the bomb? I'll drop the bomb on you.
Drop it.
I'll
Let's
drop the
hear it.
bomb.
Do
Here
it.
we are. 1K subscribers exactly. 1000. So we hit 1,000 subscribers like 4 or 5 hours ago. I already got my congratulatory email, not from YouTube, from the producers, because YouTube doesn't give a shit for 1,000 subscribers. They don't even sniff your channel for that. But yep, after 2
1,000
years,
subscribers to follow him while I was giving the introduction.
yeah. Only
Like he's at a different level than we are.
Now it's 10,000. Now it's on to 10,000.
No, you know what?
Right.
Listen, I busted my balls to get you to 1,000. That's all you're getting out of me. Like
Now you're
I
gonna have to
can't,
post
I
something
can't
else.
go
Then,
through
'cause we
this
got
again.
9,999 to go.
Well, you got three hands now, Mike, so you obviously
That's
you can do
true.
it.
You probably have 3 balls too, so you could take that third ball and get me up to
The one
10,000.
that isn't busted. But in order to do that, I got to
Yes.
stand up and like get right here, and Julie's going to be like, "No."
Thank
The
you
hands
everyone
will
for
carry.
subscribing. But just because I hit 1,000 doesn't mean you should stop subscribing and stop sharing and telling all your friends, because obviously the more subscribers, the better. But thank you for getting me to 1,000, and then we'll go on from here. Thank you.
So if you want the law, that's where you go, Mike.
Yep.
That's where you send your people.
Rumbles asking what?
Mike.
Me?
Type yes on what? Rumble?
What's happening?
She's trying to get you on Rumble. You got to look at your
Right.
phone.
We have a Rumble live stream too, so she's trying to get me to go on there.
Oh, we have a Rumble, or Mike has a Rumble.
I do. Musings with MGL has a Rumble.
Oh, look at
You
that.
do? Oh, I want to follow that.
But where am I supposed to verify from? Yeah, I got nothing asking me to verify. But yeah, we have a Rumble. We have a Rumble account too. So yeah, if anybody's on Rumble, they can follow us over there too at Musings with MGL. It's short for Minnesota Gun Lawyer, in case anybody doesn't know. But yeah, if I call it Minnesota Gun Lawyer, then YouTube will kick me off, just like they kick off if you call it Conspiracy 1 or whatever. So I have to change it to Musings with MGL, otherwise they'll boot me off. So yes, we're over on Rumble too.
All right.
MGL. I found it. Awesome. I think I'm your first follower.
Probably are. I think they just started the Rumble. They just started the Rumble maybe a week or two ago.
I'm going to follow. I'm going to follow you on X too.
Look at that. See that?
We just started X a couple of weeks ago.
Awesome.
We just started X a couple of weeks ago too. So thank you very much. Tell all your friends and followers to move on.
Good luck with the shit show over on X. Whew.
Oh, I know, right? I never had an X account my whole life because it was a shit show. And then when I hired these guys to help build my channel, they're like, "Oh, well, you got to get an X and you got to get a Rumble." And
you do. You do.
All right, let's go.
Yep.
So I went on there last night and I sat down for about a half hour, figured out how it all worked, followed a bunch of people, and yeah, like 45 minutes into it, I was like, "This is why I was not on X for the last 10 years."
Exactly. It's horrifying, but you do have to be there. It's a good place to get your message.
Unfortunately, I have to.
Right.
It's interesting. All right.
While we're doing this, we're going to thank our sponsors. All right. So first of all, we have sponsors, but we don't get the big money sponsors like somebody else.
What? Me?
You got like commercials.
Yeah.
I just make it look good, man.
Right? But he's a guy with a shitty ass Glock trigger. And our king sponsor, Johnny Custom Glocks, because life is too short to have a Glock trigger that sucks. That's all I'm going to say. All right. So go check out Johnny Glocks. Go check out his social media because he gives away a lot of secrets of what he does to Glock triggers and stuff like that. And if you got a shitty ass trigger on a Glock, all right, you should get a Johnny Custom Glocks. All right. If you just have a stock trigger on a Glock and you're carrying that gun for self-defense, you need to get like one of his carry triggers and stuff like that to make life a lot easier. Because how bad is it having a Glock trigger that sucks, Mike?
It's awful. It sucks. And I just recently in the last couple of weeks had some checks come in on projects that I've worked on, and I think I can actually afford a Johnny Glock trigger now. So I think we're ready to go up into the big time.
I think it's time to step up, brother.
And
our other sponsor.
Here's the weekly legal disclaimer. We know Glock is called Glock for protection. We're not accusing Glock of not being perfect. Legal disclaimer. We're not accusing Glock of not being perfect, but we're saying if you want to have a better trigger, there's a place you can go.
That's right, because life is too short to have a Glock trigger that sucks. So anyways, he's like, why is he my friend and my client? I have no idea.
My Glock trigger is not perfect. I will say that on my own accord. This has nothing to do with the other three people on the show.
His trigger is
personal opinions. Opinions vary.
He's got a Cerakoted Glock, and they Cerakoted the whole friggin' gun inside and out. And that thing, like, I don't want to say it's bad, because if I said it was bad, it'd actually be a lie, because that would saying that it's that good.
It's up here, right? Yeah.
Like, it's horrible. Horrible.
It's not good. I think we can all agree on that.
We can all agree it's not good.
Oh, where's my flippy thing?
What flippy thing? Oh, it's in the bedroom.
Do you want me to go get it?
Hey, I've been working since 6 o'clock.
Okay, yeah, I'll go find it.
We don't have to. Julie's trying to figure out why she's not watching the show right now and seeing comments. You may have been drinking for the last hour.
That's why.
Right. So our other sponsor, and you got to get one of these because you've seen me use it. All right. Sean Hilton and Smoke Show 3D.
Nice.
But you have it. Oh, you're not on Facebook. And you're not on YouTube, so you can't win anything. You're gonna have to.
I am on Facebook. I just only use it to red pill people.
Okay.
Which is surprising that I haven't been kicked off yet.
That's all anybody uses Facebook for these days. And then they get blocked and banned for a couple of weeks, and then they come back, and then they do it again, and then they get blocked and banned for a couple of weeks. It's circle of life.
Exactly.
We may be able to get you one of these that says Dr. Z on it.
This is philosophy, yeah. Dr. Z. That would be cool.
Yeah, let me see.
But
Show him yours. Show him yours again, Jeff. Like, check this out. See that?
That's awesome. That's awesome.
We can get that on yours.
Is that etched in there?
No, it's 3D printed.
Oh, nice.
And they're just good. So when people like, share, and comment, right? If they like and share, they get put on the wheel, which you'll see in about 30 minutes or so. Right? We give one of these and a stand away. A couple of weeks ago, we gave 2 of these away because one of them said Minnesota gun lawyer, and I told him he wasn't fucking getting it, and we were giving it away because he was being a cocky douche. Like, look, I had one sent to my house. Like, well, I guess you don't need this one anymore.
True. It's true. You'll find we have to give stuff away on this show to get people to watch, but that's all right.
Yeah, we're not like you.
Hey,
we want to be in the big leagues, but like we're not even the minor leagues. We're not even we're like the ball girl. So you need a foul ball, and I'm
not sure I would be considered the big leagues, but it did take a lot of time and some weird mishaps to end up with. I don't know what I have now, almost 9,000 followers on Rumble. That's
nice.
Quite a while.
Yeah, that's good for Rumble too. That's new.
And by the way, they suppress too. Like sometimes I just lose followers for no reason. so that's awesome. So that's awesome.
That's crazy.
How long has it taken you to get that far?
Well, I've had the channel for a couple of years, but I didn't start actively podcasting until about 14 months ago. But I also worked in the patriotic touring movement for a couple of years before that. So I made a lot of contacts, met a lot of people, and was able to have a lot of bigger name patriots on as guests on my show, Patriots Behind the Mic. And that helped.
Just let you people know that,
like I said, we have big names on there.
Yeah, right?
Huge names.
Big Patriots.
Huge names. Mad Dog Mike's gun safety class or gun training class once a month, the third Thursday. And then after that, I guess I'll be coming on this show until Facebook shuts us down for you guys having me.
That'd be great.
So we got that
which should be any time now.
It's like this. They're already shadow banning us, so it's like they already have it in for me.
They have to. Like, oh my God, they're promoting that people should have guns.
No.
That's Facebook's stance.
Now. Let's not have any wild conspiracy theories on this conspiracy theory edition of Frontside Press.
Hey, you checking this out? This is what Julie got me for my birthday.
I was gonna say, that's
mug,
awesome.
Right? With an AR-15 or M16 carry handle on it, like a real deal one. Picatinny rails, and I put a red dot on it.
Bunch of rails. You put a red dot on.
I can aim at
so that way you can find your mouth.
Yeah.
No, look where the red dot aims when he drinks. We're not in.
That's what I was worried.
Not in a good
right between his eyes. Right between his eyes.
All right.
Pat's on.
Python.
Yeah. Cat's on.
Cat just saw her today. Of course, I forgot to bring her stand in.
Maria Meesit. Connie
Scott.
Another person that you haven't given their stand to yet. Wow.
Raise 8.
Lana's on. Janet Zildjian.
Hey.
Sean says, did I win?
He's not even supposed to be on. He's still winning.
Yeah. Cody Johns.
Oh, one thing I forgot to say is if you're not winning this because Sean wins his own stuff, all right. No, I'm just kidding. We don't let him take it, Mike.
We didn't talk about his sponsorship.
Yes, we did.
Oh, we did. I must have been out of the.
Yeah, we
Well,
did.
what we did talk about is the discount. So if you want to just buy one, just go ahead and buy one. All right. But use FSP10 to get a 10% discount. All right. There it is.
Where do you go? Oh, Smoke Show 3D.
SmokeShow3D.com. So Sean is on. So Sean, I want to talk about hooking Mike up if you can get a one for him because he's got a G-Lock and he's gonna have to take it apart because that trigger sucks.
No, that's what Johnny's for.
Yeah.
All right, but we'll definitely show that on your show if you don't mind.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to get one of those. I'll buy one, but I'd love to. If you want to give me one, I'll promote it on my show.
No, we'll work something out with Sean.
I would love to.
I'll work something out with Sean.
Scott Seavy's on. Brian Lips is on.
Brian Lips,
Yeah.
my brother. I talked to CB today. Well, I talked to him a lot, I think, yesterday because he hasn't aggravated me in like 3 weeks. So he's got. Oh, I gotta aggravate Mike.
He wants that new class.
Yep. So, hey, let's do the toast, and then we'll get talking about stuff. All right? So, because we're, historians, we got a F. Scott Fitzgerald toast, right? Here's to alcohol, the rose-colored glasses of life.
Hey, what do you got against Scott Fitzgerald?
Nothing.
Why did you say F. Scott Fitzgerald? What did he do to you?
He wrote that toast.
Zing.
What's he saying? I'm not even
you never-
listening to you.
You never seen the movie Ted? I ripped that off from the movie Ted. That's not That's not an original thought. It's a joke from Ted.
From Bo Derek 10?
No, Ted. The talking Ted.
Ted.
There.
Oh,
Mark Wahlberg.
you said 10. Oh, I can picture
Not
Bo Derek
10.
running down the beach.
Ted.
Of course, yeah. Of course, Mike reverts to his horny teen phase.
Of course, right.
With
He's
his
like,
Bo,
I thought you
Bo
meant
Derek poster. I guess that marriage retreat really went well this week.
Dude,
Yeah,
when I
that's a
was
little
in
before
high
my time.
school, I was in a band. If we went to somebody's house, the fish stopped swimming. You know what I mean? Like, it was on. All right.
It's on.
Any questions?
All right, let's do this. What are we gonna do? I'm just as curious as
All right,
anybody
so
else
wait a
is.
minute. There's something I want to talk about first. Oh,
Same.
classes. We'll talk about classes real quick, let you know what's coming on. All right. So coming up. So May 4th, Saturday, May 4th, we have a class that is all about frontside press, not the show, the technique. All right. On how to become a better shot. It's all about accuracy. It's all about, a deeper dive into trigger control, front sight, just making you a better shot, shooting that distance. We'll have some games where, I got some stuff coming. Hopefully it'll get here soon enough. All right. We're going to have a cool ass commercial because I asked Carrie for some ideas and her brain won't stop. So
She's awesome.
so she's made out this thing with, and I'm just like, like I just wanted you to say like you should have a picture of a stormtrooper. Like it's just
What's
friggin'
it called?
awesome.
May the 4th.
So the class
Wait a
is May the 4th be with you.
Oh,
All right.
I get it. May the 4th. Yeah, I get it.
All right. So, and the theme is basically if you're tired of shooting like a friggin' stormtrooper, you should probably take that class. Okay.
Sean wants to know, is that a class he needs? Everybody needs
Everybody needs it. You know what I mean? Like it's not a run and gun class.
Need it.
You need it.
I don't
But
need
here's
it. I've
the-
shot guns my whole life.
Yeah, I've shot. I got them all. They're almost all on the target. Almost all of them are on the target.
I
A little
almost
low to the
wish
left, but that's because my Glock sights are off. It's got nothing to do with me.
I
so
almost
everybody
wish
knows
I had.
I'm training my buddy Tommy. Okay, I'm training him over the phone because he's in Texas, right? And he's all dialed in, right? He's all dialed in. He's holes in holes now, right? And the funny thing is, listening to him get upset at stuff. I think your sights are up. Like it's funny. Like listen to him to get all pissed off. And of course, I calm him right down. I don't throw fuel on that fire. I don't.
No, you're a
I
very
don't
rational,
enjoy his anger.
calm individual.
Right. So it's just awesome listening to that. We played. Mike and I played Kniggly Pin yesterday.
Dick.
He was trying to ruin it for me because look how well I'm shooting. I'm like, shut up. I'm like, just do what I tell you. Stop looking at the target.
I'm such a dick. I'm figuring it out that he's fucking with me. And I'm like, oh, I get it. I'm shooting great now because I'm trying to make the gun not go off. And he's like, would you just shut up and play the game?
My brother. Great job on that too.
Yeah, it worked. It worked.
Right. So
cool.
So we got that.
May 4th, Star Wars.
The 5th, yes.
The 5th is level 2?
Yes, it is.
So the 5th, we have essential defensive pistol or essential fighting pistol, I think it is. All right. And what that is the holster part. So you've already been through foundational. Now we're going to let you actually take a gun out of a holster, run some drills out of a holster, do stuff like that. So that is the 5th. Now, the 19th.
It's 19th.
Well, it's the 12th. And then 12 plus 7 is 19, right?
Okay, probably. Yeah.
So the 19th.
I don't know. I suck at math. That's why I went to law school. So 7, 8, 9, 19, yes.
I wanted to be an engineer, but I suck at math, so I went to law school.
Correct.
So Mother's Day, the Sunday after Mother's Day, because obviously we're not going to run a class on Mother's Day because my mother would kill me. All right? But the Sunday after Mother's Day, we're running a foundational pistol Mother's Day edition class. All right, there'll be little giveaways, little special things. Have a Mother's Day theme to it. So, is Gracie still watching, or she bow out already?
I think she's gone. I don't see her.
Nobody in my freaking family watches this.
I only have 16 people.
I'm glad I got
more. I got more people. More people in my family.
I want to get burned.
Right. There's more people in my family too.
More people in my family watching your show.
One viewer. And he doesn't even count because he doesn't even have it, so it doesn't matter. But we're gonna be doing. Is she gone?
I don't see her.
Friggin' Gracie! So I'm gonna get a text. Stop yelling at me.
So bring your moms.
So get your mother.
Bring your wives.
A Mother's Day class for Mother's Day.
Text me.
Text Julie, don't text me.
Yep.
All right. So there's the classes we got coming up. All right. May the 4th be with you. Essential fighting pistol and foundational defensive pistol Mother's Day edition.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we got coming up. I want to bring my mother down.
Yes.
It's funny I can talk about it because she's not watching, so she won't know.
John Oswald is watching.
Hey.
Pat
You're doing
says,
pretty good.
Excuse me.
So what we're going to do is for the rest of the show, or the next 20 minutes, we're going to try to explain to you guys what we're going to be doing a month from now. If I don't have the hiccups. All right? So what we did is we had a meeting. So Jeff and I and Mark, the owner of Mars Vision, had a meeting about the show, and we decided we needed to have another segment and do some things, which you guys will all hear about in the future. And what came out of it is Dr. Z. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a segment every third Thursday of the month. Now, understand this, that Mike's going to come on this show, and I'm going to go on his show. So every third Thursday, we're going to be doing, the gun class on his show with Mad Dog McGowan. And then immediately, we're going to come on here, and what we're going to do is we're going to go conspiracy, fact, or theory. All right? So what he's going to do is he's going to bring us
fact,
a conspiracy. right?
Most
With
of the time, that's the
information.
correct answer.
Right. I'm just throwing my guess out there right now.
I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be impartial.
Throwing my
I'm
guess
supposed
out
to be
there.
impartial.
That's right.
Spoiler alert, I'm throwing out my guess right now.
So what we're gonna have is when we finish these, you got yours?
Yeah.
Did you find the phone?
I did.
All right. So the three
Did
of
you really
us,
fit?
the three of us are gonna have hats. All right, and they're gonna say fact or theory, and we're gonna decide which way we're gonna vote. Now nobody gets to vote before we say everybody's gonna take a vote. So you can have it all loaded up in your messenger, and then when we say everybody vote, and everybody votes at once, whether they think it's a fact, this wasn't, or it's a theory. Now listen, first of all, Mike is just the narrator to this, right? He's not going to give his opinion on what he thinks. He's just going to bring you the information that is out there. So don't start oh, Dr. Z, I hate you. Oh, the CIA did kill Kennedy. You know what I mean? Like don't friggin' start.
That,
all right,
that's true.
You understand that? Obviously, this didn't go well.
Yeah.
I thought it was
sorry. The hardest part for me is going to be to not give my opinion as a.
Oh, you seem to be having fun just aggravating the shit out of me, with messages.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely the most fun of the whole thing.
What our job is to ask him questions. Is everybody under agreement what we're supposed to be doing? Like, Jeff, right? Jeff's like, I'm just going to argue with him. I'm a lawyer. It's what I do.
Oh, I'm going to ask him questions. I'm going to cross-examine him like shit. I'll get to the truth.
It's not him. Like, that's what we're trying to get away from. Like Jeff's like, well, I'm going to attack this motherfucker.
Your mama's still on there.
Oh, Gracie!
You got to come down for the class.
I was all excited. Thought I was going to get to cross-examine people and get to the truth. Because we all know one place where the truth lives is the courtroom.
and Facebook.
And Facebook. 2 places.
Yep.
So let me talk a little bit about that. First of all, I'm not a real doctor, but let's be honest, neither is Fauci. So,
but Jill Biden is. Jill Biden is.
Also not a real doctor.
#1 doctor in the country.
I gotta know something.
So I can be a fake doctor too. And again, like Mike said, I'm going to do my best not to give my opinions, although people that know me and that watch my shows know that I'm a very experienced conspiracy theorist at this point and pretty much haven't proved any wrong yet. But that's not what we're going to do here. The point of this is to have conversations. Look, no matter how awake any of us think we are, the more we awaken to lies that we've experienced in life, and they're endless, right? The more we awaken to that, the more we realize we actually don't know anything. What we know is that we've been lied to about almost everything, if not everything. But we actually don't know the factual truth about a lot of things. So the point is to have a discussion and talk about what we think. And really the point is for people to suspend their beliefs, no matter what you believe. We all need to challenge ourselves. There's the sharpshooter right there.
I want to say, he's going to go to bed. I just want to congratulate him. Once again, they have won the state of Florida in the academic pentathlon.
Awesome.
So congratulations to my guy.
Yeah.
Got a medal the other day for winning that.
Sharpshooter with the mind and the Johnny Glock trigger.
Last
we
year,
know where he
finished 7th
didn't get his brains
in the nation in history in the academic pentathlon. But understand that was against 7th graders. He was only in 6th grade.
Well, was that the real history or fake history? Because there's a difference.
No, they you'll love this. They teach history at his school out of journals from the time.
Oh wow! So really,
they don't. Yeah. It's not the.
They don't do 1619 project crap at that school.
Nice, good to hear. That's right. I remember you telling me about his school. and they teach self-defense there. Awesome. But again, back to the topic is we're not going to get into one today. One of the things we want to do is we want to start out with ones that are, you know, a little bit softer than others, so older theories, and see if people think they're factual, or, you know, things like, did we land on the moon? I don't know. They made a pretty good show of it, but did we? I don't know. I mean, it's certainly worth discussing. But what are the ones that people out there want to hear about, to discuss? And I'll just say for my journey, listen, I'm someone who mocked, and Mike and I are very similar in this way. I relentlessly mocked what I called my tinfoil hat friends until 2020, when COVID hit and I realized, oh no, those people figured it out right away. I wonder what else they were right about. And down all these different rabbit holes I went. And the first real challenge for myself was with the elections. And we won't get into this because I don't want to get Mike kicked off Facebook on my first appearance. But I tried to prove that massive election fraud was just a theory, and that it wasn't really that bad that it could affect a presidential election in the way that they were saying. And what I found when I did the research was, not only was that not true, it was the biggest amount of evidence I had ever seen for any crime. And then I realized, okay, I have to start rethinking everything. I have to challenge all of my beliefs and pretend that I know nothing, which is actually pretty close to the truth, especially about shooting. Mike will tell you.
Yep.
And again, as I said, the more you look into these things and the more you realize, oh, they lied to us about that. Oh, they lied to us about that. The more you realize we actually know very little. Most of what we've been taught has been lies. And I think whether that's true or not, starting with that premise, we can really grow as a humanity and start to learn about ourselves and learn about our true history and learn about what really might be going on out there. Because as Jeff correctly guessed, most of the time, this is just my belief, which I won't share when we do these. Most of the time, many of these conspiracies are quite factual when you look into them, and actually not theories.
Like this is
I don't need to learn about conspiracies. I've been conspiracing my whole life.
Exactly. I wish I had been shooting my whole life just so I could say that to Mike to piss him off.
You can say it anyway.
He knows
the time they're full of shit.
That's true.
Watch the conspiracy of them perfection. That's the conspiracy.
Look, I think that this is a worthwhile endeavor. I think it'll be fun and it'll be funny, but more importantly, I think it's going to challenge all of us to challenge our beliefs.
When you and I started talking about this, like my thing was that I just wanted people to get a different perspective of what they believe. All right. To open their minds up. So a lot of this stuff, like, it's going to be like, no, like you're just going to, but if I can get just some people just go, oh, I get it. Right. That's it. That's all I want. I want people to open their mind up. Like, I'm not the conspiracy theory guy, right? I don't need to be. I got Mike. That's more freaking conspiracy than I need. All right.
I throw theories at him all the time that he just looks at me like, shut the F up. and we do it in a fun way because, again, I'm just challenging. Some of those.
Is that what you call it? You call it challenging? Because if we look it up in the dictionary, it says aggravating, instigating.
Well, that's part of yes.
Right. Not once to say challenging. There's no challenging. It's the other ones.
Yeah.
So
yes.
Well, I just like so.
Go ahead, Jeff.
No, I was just gonna say what I'm gonna enjoy about it is, look, as being a lawyer, my whole career is asking questions. I just like asking questions. I could be wrong. I could not be wrong. I just don't like people who just accept something that's told to them or accept things as truth without looking into it, without thinking about things. So again, that's what I do for a living. That's what I love to do about everything is I just like to ask questions because I've been surprised over 20 something years as a lawyer of you thought something was the truth. You started asking a few questions and you find out it was completely way off and completely wrong. And in my line of work, sometimes people go to jail for stuff that turns out not to be true. It's not sometimes as fun as, debating moon landings and stuff like that in the real world. Not asking questions and just accepting things that people tell you or what you think is true can be extremely dangerous on a personal level. Like I said, you go to jail, or on a political level if it's elections, or on a global level if it's something even bigger. So I'm just the type of guy that likes to ask questions.
Let me break it down. Let me break it down in a way that fits this show. Anybody can believe whatever they want. That's one of the gifts we have as human beings. You can convince yourself of anything. Whether that's true or not is another conversation. And with respect to using guns and training with handguns, you can believe you're a good shooter. But if the truth is that you're not, that actually is quite dangerous, right? So I don't want to get too much into like the danger of information, because Facebook and other platforms have really sort of scared people. There's things like the Q boards that a lot of people think are like, oh my God, that's this crazy right-wing conspiracy theory. Listen, it's just boards of information. Information is not good or bad. It depends on what you do with it. So to say it's dangerous to look at information, well, that's actually dangerous, because now you're convincing people not to question things and not to think for themselves, like Jeff was just saying. And I think the point is what he just said. We're in a place now where, at least over the last few years, many of us have seen that, hey, maybe we should be questioning more.
I mean, that's the truth, well, right there. Like, here's the deal. I'm not telling people you got to take the deep dive and stuff like that. You just gotta question just a little bit more. You know what I mean? Just don't believe everything that we're fed. Okay, make them prove to you that it's right. And well,
you're never going to get more information than you can. You're never going to get more information than you can now. I mean, yes, the problem, it's almost like a dichotomy. As we get access to more information, it's being controlled by fewer and fewer people, in my mind. Again, I'm not trying to get all conspiratorial, but we've never been able to access information at as fast as we can now with cell phones, computers, or whatever. But yet it seems to be getting more and more restrictive, because the people who control the information don't like the fact that you can get it from other places. And so they're trying to shrink it back down to where they can control everything. And so it's a weird dichotomy that I find that we're in right now, where we have more information available to us than ever, but in some ways we also have less information available to us than ever, because it's being spoon-fed through certain groups.
Yeah. And look, when we're going to go through this exercise, really it's not about deciding, is this definitely a fact or definitely a theory? It's more about which one seems more likely, because a lot of this is based on, there might be mounds and mounds of circumstantial evidence, to put it in a legal term, as opposed to hardcore evidence. You can get into some wild stuff about Michelle Obama and Big Mike. Like, okay, have you personally seen her balls? No, then you can't prove that as a fact, right? Or, one of the ones that I was teasing Mike about yesterday is the flat earth versus the globe earth. I love to instigate both, because guess what? 99.99999% of people have never been to space if you're a globe earther, or never touched the firmament if you're a flat earther. So don't tell me you know for a fact, because you don't. Can we question the orientation of the place in which we live because we know that they've lied to us about almost everything? Yeah, I think that's fair to question it. But to arrive at a conclusion saying that you know it as a fact one way or the other isn't really fair. And I think that's really the spirit of the conversation, is let's just go on some crazy journeys together, explore some crazy ideas, and see. Everybody's allowed to believe what they want and see what they want.
Let's get naked and make bad decisions with each other.
Oh, God.
Well, wait a minute. This is not the show I signed up for.
And the good news is maybe only 1 out of our 4 shows every month will get banned.
There you go. Exactly. That leaves us with the other 3.
The other 3 can sail right through.
But the good news is you can have these conversations all day on Rumble and X. So, maybe we'll build up those. We'll simulcast over
it's
to
coming,
Jeff's
bro.
Rumble and X. We'll get that.
It's
And the thing is, and so we'll see how it goes. I'll try and behave and try and keep it as top level as possible. But, I fully admit I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I really haven't been wrong yet with the ones that I've shared publicly.
But that's the
Not
problem.
saying that I've been right either, but I haven't been wrong.
We don't behave on this show. Mike has repeatedly called for the murder of Nancy Pelosi under Florida statute for treason. And I have to repeatedly say he's not serious about it. It's a joke, legal disclaimer. Don't listen to what he says. So we don't have any control on this show. Don't worry about that.
I have never called for her murder. Saying that it might be a good idea if she got run over by a bus by accident. Yeah.
Well, Mike,
what started the downfall.
I mean, there is only one penalty for high treason.
There is.
I'm just saying, like,
and in Florida, treason is a forcible felony. It's the first forcible felony, and forcible felonies are you can use deadly force in self-defense. So, ergo, Mike is called repeatedly for the murder of Nancy Pelosi, but I have to put a disclaimer.
I am not called for the murder of Nancy Pelosi.
That's amazing. You guys have stayed on Facebook this long. Wow. This is going to be way cooler than I thought.
Because like 8 people watch. That's why we're on Facebook. His family doesn't even watch.
What I said is I wouldn't be upset if she got hit by a bus. I didn't say I was wanting to drive the bus. I'm just saying the world would be a better place without her. I'm not calling for her murder. I'm not saying somebody run over her with a bus. I'm saying if she walked down the street, got hit by a bus, I wouldn't cry about it. That's it.
So when they come knocking on your door,
Yeah,
very careful.
I never said it.
Open that door.
It's like he's my freaking attorney.
Don't say anything. Call me.
Oh, now we're going to be close-lipped. Now we're close-lipped.
Call me. Although shit, I might be a witness. I'm there. Might be a conflict.
I'm gonna have to advocate for a military tribunal. And once again, we all know what the penalty for high treason is.
Fair trial.
Done.
That's all I want is a fair trial.
Done.
Pat says, meanwhile,
everybody gets what they want. It's done.
Here's me in cuffs in an orange jumpsuit in court with Jeff sitting next to me as we both watch a video of him saying what he just said. It'd be like, counselor, would you like to add anything to it? And I'll be like, no, I think you said enough.
I'll just be like, that shit's a deep fake. Have you seen AI? Anybody can do that stuff with their cell phone these days. That's not real.
Yeah, that's not real. That's what I'm going with. That looks just like you.
Deep fake.
That's not me.
I'm not even here.
Yeah.
Are any of us really here? What are we all doing here anyway? Like, who knows?
I'm just the guy in front of a green screen.
Let's roll the.
I think we're in a simulation anyway, and nobody cares. So what?
All right, we're 5 up. So one more time, like, share, and comment. Get your name on the wheel. Like Mike, you're gonna dig this. All right. Have you seen this yet? No, because you don't watch the show. Thanks for all your help.
No one. Hey, in my defense, no one watches it. You guys have said that.
That's not true. We got
You're correct. You're correct.
Hey, you've got one more viewer now. I'm here in the studio. I'm watching. I mean, I love it.
That's right.
We're gonna get more viewers. This segment is either going to be the end of the show or it's going to take it to a whole new level.
Or the beginning. Launch it. Either flat or round. We'll wait and see how it shakes out.
Exactly.
Sean shared 20 times already.
Fucking A. It's his own stuff.
Okay.
Hey, you can't restrict Sean. All right, bring the wheel up. Bring the wheel up. Let's see what we got. All right, this is for the stand.
All right, the stand. I need your pen, please.
Spin it.
Thank you.
Spin it.
I don't think I have a stand yet. Do I have a stand? I don't know.
This is awesome.
Sean Hilton, spin it again. Oh, he just lost out.
Okay.
All right.
Just over the line.
Just over the line. Look, Sean Hilton's on both sides of it.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Look at it. Sean Hilton.
All right, this one's the armor's block.
I think that was a little carry assist there.
It's like playing DJ.
Allegedly, we can't control the wheel, although Mike's wife keeps.
Wait, hold on. Is that?
No, keep
Yes.
going. Ah.
Hit it again.
And again. He won his own Glock block.
I'm just surprised he only won once.
John Hilton. Spin it again. Oh, Lynn.
Oh, there we go. You just got there. Lynn.
Does Lynn have one?
She
She had one
We
already.
just contacted you. One. She had something else coming to her now.
did. Yeah, I don't have it with me, so yeah.
All right.
All right, cool.
Surprise.
Okay. We got to get some new prizes too, because eventually everybody's going to have one of these.
All 16 people got them. We'll talk to Sean, see what he can come up with. I had some ideas.
On the third Thursday, we can give away pasta drainers.
Give away a what?
On the
Yeah,
third
there
Thursday,
you
we'll give away a
Yeah.
pasta strainer every
That
third
sounds-
Thursday.
I want one. I want one.
These things cost like $11 to build. We ain't giving away shit.
I
Mike,
need
any
the
more
manual. I need the instructions on how to build one of those.
I was going to say.
Don't tell me you're not digging it. You
I
know what
love it.
these things right here are? You know what the black things are?
They're like
They're
battery
corn on the
testers?
cob thing.
Corn stickers.
Oh, yeah.
However, we'll make some more.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go
Oh,
to the
yeah.
dollar store? Did you go to
No,
the
we went to
dollar stores?
at home. Went to at home to get them, and I'm like, there's got to be something around here. And I'm like, oh, look at those.
And then Ace Hardware.
And then Ace Hardware for the fire.
The young Minnesota gun lawyer will cover it as part of advertising expenses. So you buy some, we'll give them out. That'd be fun.
All right.
You got to make them, though. I'm not fucking doing it.
I'll make them, but they got to come get them. Julie's just having a great time.
Well, yeah, because you never give anybody
Call
shit.
Mike and tell him to meet you someplace.
Yep.
All right, let's get Kerry out of here. So, first of all, once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, our king sponsor, Johnny Custom Glocks, because life is too short to have a Glock trigger that sucks. Ask Mike, he'll let you know. But get yourself Johnny Custom
That's
Glocks
right.
trigger, and at least go over to his social media and find out what he's telling, leaking all his secrets out. All right. Like to thank Sean Hilton for winning all the stuff that he's giving us. All right, but get yourself an Armor's block, right? If you got a G-lock, because I cannot tell you how useful these things are.
There's Jeff's. Show that again, Jeff.
We're going to have to do, once everybody's got one and your shop opens up, we'll have to do a class. Everybody can bring their Glocks in and learn how to take them apart.
All 16 people,
Yep.
right? Right.
I need that class.
I know, I do. I've got like 7 Glocks and 1 block, and I've never taken one apart.
Like to thank Mike Zildjian, Dr. Z, for opening our minds and just aggravating the shit out of me. Thank you so
That
much.
is
And
the
Mike,
main
tell me
goal.
where they can watch your show.
Well, good. Normally it's just me, so I'm glad there's 2 of us now.
Yeah,
That's
my
right. Like,
pleasure,
that's
Jeff.
all I need.
You can find me at Zilosophy for All. It's spelled like philosophy, but with a Z. Zilosophy for All on Rumble, Truth, and Telegram, and at Zilosophy_for All on X.
Here it is. Go check
All right,
him
I'm
out.
gonna go.
See what he's got going on.
I'm going to go on there tonight and follow all those.
Well, I already followed you, so you're going to see me.
Oh, that's true. I'll just go on and I'll follow you right back, man. I'll hit you up.
Yeah, man.
All
Sweet.
right.
Is that what they say on X? I don't fucking know. I don't do X. I'll figure it out.
Yes.
So, Mike, thank you for being on the show. Thank you to all
Thank
the
you.
people that are
Thanks
watching.
for
supporting us.
having me.
I really do appreciate it. Love everybody. All right, we'll see you next week. All right, we're out of here. Peace.
Thursday,
Bye.
still like and subscribe.